Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and this is your Photo News Fix. This fix is brought to you by HoneyBook. For those who don't know, HoneyBook is a client-centered CRM that helps small businesses, freelancers, independent contractors, and more manage their clients and projects. It's perfect for photographers and other creatives who need to create and send contracts but have no idea how to do that. HoneyBook has you covered with legit and ready-to-go contracts that can be signed digitally and stored for safekeeping inside your account. HoneyBook also makes it easy to create proposals, send invoices, and collect secure digital payments online in one place. You don't know how much time and stress this would have saved me when I was shooting weddings way back in the day, and I was doing everything manually and doing a really bad job of it because I didn't know where contracts went and where did that check go, and oh, this sucks. Well, HoneyBook makes it much easier. With HoneyBook, every contract, proposal, and invoice looks polished and professional, leading to happy and confident clients because confident clients are good clients. Join HoneyBook this month and grow all year with its January Jumpstart giveaway. It's your chance to win a $10,000 prize package and help jumpstart your 2025. For more information and to sign up, click the link in the description down below. First up, Fuji has announced their Instax Wide EVO Hybrid. What's hybrid about it? Is it gas and electric? The hybrid means it can take photos as well as print photos from your phone on Instax Wide Instant Film. Now, I personally love the Instax brand and what Fuji has done with it over the years. It's fun, it's fast, and it's much better quality than anything the new Polaroid puts out there. But I'm not a fan of this particular camera. Here's why. It's not a true Instax camera. It's a digital camera that prints out on Instax film. Yeah, it sports a 16 megapixel sensor with a wide 16mm lens, 3.5-inch LCD screen, selfie mirror that pretty much is useless.
Could be fun.
Wide angle mode, shutter lever, because you need to take a picture with that, built-in flash, a bunch of digital effects, micro SD card slot, and more. In theory, this sounds like a fun camera, but personally, I want my Instax photos to be one and done.
It's done, it's finished.
I don't want to be able to take a photo, check it, delete it, retake it, make another one, and then print it out. Now keep in mind, that's just me because plenty of people will like this product. I loved when Fuji sent me the Instax printer and I could take a photo from my phone, print it out, and hand it to someone because that was fun. Now this camera is cool, but I prefer just an Instax wide printer for half the price. Now speaking of price, this camera comes in at $349.95, and 20 exposures of Instax wide film will set you back just shy of $20 a print. And by $20 a print, I mean it's $20 a box, less than that. It's $19 a box. I got it wrong, but it's almost $1 a print. Now what do you think? Are you an Instax purist or do you like this hybrid model? Let me know down below. Next up, Canon has announced another one of their affordable 2.8s. Last time it was a 28-70 2.8, and this time it's a 16-28 2.8 IS-STM. Now, Canon says it's designed for modern content creators. This lens delivers outstanding image quality, portability, and versatility, ideal for use across both photo and video. The lens weighs in at only 1 pound or 445 grams. I almost said 54 because I'm dyslexic or numeralecric with those two. It's 445 grams. It's an external zooming lens. It's not an L lens. Does have a custom control ring, 5.5 stops of IS, and up to 8 stops when paired with IBIS. Has STM focus motors, a 67mm filter thread, 9 rounded aperture blades, and doesn't come with a freaking lens hood.
Bummer.
Now mind you, the 28-70 f2.8 did not come with a lens hood either. So how much is it? $1,150, which isn't that bad considering you can get this lens and Canon's 28-70 2.8 for less than $3,000, which is the cost of a 28-70 f2. Personally, I think this is Canon's answer to third-party lenses. basically creating their own.
Oh, I like money.
Though Sigma's 16 to 28 2.8 DGDN for Sony is a little less than $200 less than this one, but this one is native from Canon. Now my biggest question is this: will Canon keep adding to this series with a 70 to 180 2.8? Without the lens hood, of course?
I don't know.
I think they just might. I don't know, but maybe they will. When I do get my hands on this lens, I will be sure to give it a spin and give it a review. And finally, in what I think is the biggest news story of the week,
Can't wait to hear this.
there's a new presidential and vice presidential portrait for me to critique. Now, if you haven't seen my critique video as of yet, be sure to click the link down below after the fix is done to check it out and hear all of my thoughts. Now, before anyone starts yelling for me to stay in your lane and stick to photography, not politics, I say,
Up your butt, Joe Boo.
my critique is through the lens of photography, not where I stand politically. And if you can't separate the two for yourself, I know it's hard, but that's what we're doing. Anyway, let's start with Trump's new official White House portrait. This is the portrait right here, and what I said in my critique is,
Oh shit, what?
I don't particularly hate it. I actually think it's a very solid and strong image. Now with that said, the choice of underlighting is an odd and bold choice. Generally, lighting from the bottom is called horror lighting for a reason, and is reserved for villains and dictators.
Indulge me. For 1 second, pretend that I'm an idiot.
Okay, I'm there.
In this case, Trump's photographer Daniel Torok told me through direct message on Instagram that he took inspiration from Trump's mugshot when coming up with the concept for this portrait. He also told me that he has never shot a studio portrait before, and these are the first ones that he has lit. He used pro photos, and he shot with the Nikon Z9 and 85 1.2, which was stopped down to 5.6 as well as 6.3. Now, is Trump's portrait overlit and overprocessed?
No.
The answer to that is yes.
What are you talking about?
There were way too many lights used that created weird highlights and shadows all over the place, and a huge amount of masking to the background, the bottom of the frame, and the American flag pin. It's like he edited that to make sure you could see it, and it's gradated at the bottom, and the background is definitely too dark, and there was a ton of masking done. But even for all its technical shortcomings, I want to tell you that I hate it. I mean, I really want to tell you that I hate it, but I don't. And here's why. It honestly looks good to me.
Wait, what did you say?
It looks like what they wanted. It fits the narrative the president was going for, and the photographer gave him what he asked for. And like I said in my critique, I think it's the best of the 3 Trump presidential portraits that have been released. Now, on the other hand, JD Vance looks like a White Walker and needed me to pull those eyes back down with X3 from FroPack 4 to bring it back into
Reality.
overlit, over-edited, and yeah, those eyes were definitely overdone. I wish I didn't like the portrait, but for whatever reason, I think it works.
That shit works.
And there you have it. That's your photo news fix this time around. Thank you very much for watching. Jared Polin, PhonosPhoto.com. See ya.